What's up guys, Dirk here from intelligentcryptocurrency.com, and in today's video we are going to be looking at 5 proof of stake coins that you can buy today and stake to be able to earn passive income, to earn yield on your tokens. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Dirk, and if you want no BS, no hype crypto content, consider subscribing to the channel below. It's 100% free, and if you do, make sure to hit the notification bell. If you do enjoy my content, please smash the like button, guys. It helps the YouTube algorithm. It's not for my own ego or anything like that. I don't care how many likes this gets, but the YouTube algorithm does. So if you do me a favor and smash the like button and leave a comment below, that would greatly be appreciated. So first things first, proof of stake, for those of you who don't know what it is. Proof of stake is a consensus mechanism for cryptocurrencies. So you're all aware about Bitcoin. Bitcoin uses a consensus mechanism known as proof of work, which means that all those computers around the world have to be connected to the internet, to the Bitcoin network, to be able to try and solve complex mathematical problems, to be able to validate transactions on the network and secure the network. Now, proof of stake is completely different. It is not the same. It does not require all those computers to be connected to the network. In fact, proof of stake allows any user that holds the tokens to stake their coins into the network to help secure that network, to help process transactions, and in return, coins that are running on a proof of stake network, if you stake those coins, the network often rewards you with more tokens of that project. So you can see over here on Investopedia, proof of stake concept states that a person can mine or validate block transactions according to how many coins he or she holds. That means that the more of a specific coin is owned, the more power he or she has. Now this basically explains those two differences, what I talked about. Proof of work requires huge amounts of energy. Proof of stake is seen as less risky in terms of the potential for miners to attack the network. Okay, so I'm not going to go too much into detail between the differences of proof of work and proof of stake. I just want to let you know this is proof of stake, and these are the coins that we are going to be selecting. Now this yield potential is there only with these proof of stake coins. Now there are many proof of stake coins out there, but I've narrowed it down here to 5 coins that I personally think are the best coins for proof of stake. Now, of course, in future, there may be new coins. There may be other coins that you may think are better. So as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. The reasons why I've chosen the coins that I'm about to share with you are for multiple reasons. So the reasons why I've chosen these 5 coins out of all of them is because it's not necessarily about getting the highest yield. If you're going to stake your coins in a project, if you're going to own coins of a project, you firstly want to make sure that that project is a good project. Because if you buy tokens of a project that's not going to be here in 6 months from now, it doesn't matter if you're getting 100% a year, because your tokens are going to end up worthless. So it's very important that when you choose a proof of stake coin, that you do the research of the coin so that you believe in this project and that you think it's still going to be here in 1, 2, 5, 10 years from now, and that they are actually doing something that's going to make sure they are going to be around, and that there is potential also for capital appreciation. That's important too. If a coin is priced too high and you buy the coins, sure, you might be able to get yield, but if the coin drops by 50%, the yield that you make isn't ideal. So those are the 2 main criteria that I've selected these coins on. So let's get straight into the first coin. It is ARK, A-R-K, very easy. And you've seen me talk about this coin multiple times on this channel. In fact, I also made a video about this over here. If you go to my channel, you can see over here this coin 8 months ago. I made a very specific video about ARK. I've also talked about ARK in the 30x video. So you have seen me talk about this multiple times. If you've been following me for a longer period of time, you know I really like the ARK project. I personally do hold ARK tokens. So this is my #1 proof of stake coin. The reason why is, first of all, I think it is a really, really good project. They launched in 2016. They've been making massive progress. The team is excellent. They've been transparent with their finances, and they're just rolling out update after update and making progress after progress. Okay, so this is a project I believe will still be here in multiple years from now, and I think the upside is going to do very, very well. Also, staking rewards, 8.8% per year. So you make 8.8% roughly on your tokens for staking them into the network with ARK. That means if you have 10,000 tokens, you're making 880 tokens per year added to the balance. Now the nice thing about ARK is that it's very easy to stake within the desktop wallet. You can use the ledger and the compounding is automatic. So that means you can get paid out daily with your rewards and it just gets added to your balance automatically and gets included in the stake. So that means the compounding is easy, and you know, the most beautiful thing in the world, as Warren Buffett said, is compounding interest, right? So you get the interest, it adds to the balance, you get more interest on that, and so on and so forth, and it just grows quicker and quicker. The nice thing also about at this point in time, as I'm making this video, is that the multiple to the all-time high that ARK has previously traded at is currently about 31.9x. So there's a lot of upside potential for capital appreciation by staking these coins. Of course, it can drop by 50%. That's absolutely possible in the short term. But the upside is also 31x if it were to go to the all-time high. And who knows, maybe one day it'll actually end up going beyond in the next bull run. The nice thing also, there's no minimums that you need to stake. I think it's 1 ARK minimum or 2 ARK. But there's no massive minimums. There's no lockups. So you can stake today, you can unstake today whenever you want. So it's very user-friendly, very easy to do. The website is ark.io, and that is pretty much it. Now this is a nice website I like to use, stakingrewards.com. It has all your proof of stake coins on here. And when we go to ARK, for example, you can see over here, the price is currently about 32 cents. The reward is 8.85%, which does actually check out. I have some ARK that is staked. It is checking out with approximately somewhere between 8 and 9% annually. So that is correct. And you can see here the price currently 32 cents. It only has a market cap of $48 million. And you can see the all-time high over here was $10.22. So a lot of upside potential like I've just shown you. Coin number 2 is ICX of the project Icon. It is another coin I've spoken about multiple times on this channel. Now, the reason why I like Icon is because it has some of the highest staking rewards of legitimate projects in the space. I'm not talking about these crazy 100% per annum kind of rewards of just projects there that basically have no potential, or that look like they have no potential. Icon is an enormous project. They've been around for a few years, and like I'm not going to go into the details about this coin because I do have videos about this project. If you go to my channel, you can scroll down and you can see I have a full detailed review over here about the Icon project, why I like it. I will link to it up here in the video and in the description below. I also have a tutorial for staking Icon tokens and a tutorial for staking ARK tokens on the channel already, so feel free to go and look at that. I will link to them in the description below so you can see exactly how to stake your tokens. So the staking rewards for ICX are anywhere from 6% all the way up to over 30%, and it depends on how much of the circulating supply of ICX is staked. The more of the circulating supply that is staked, the lower the yield goes until a minimum of 6%. Currently that yield is about 11.4%. There is currently about just over 60% of the circulating supply is staked to create that yield. Now, the compounding of ICX tokens, when you stake your tokens, is a manual process. So unlike ARK that it automatically gets deposited into your account, with Icon, you actually need to manually go and log in regularly to claim those tokens and manually restake them if you want to include them into your balance for compounding effect. The multiple for ICX currently, if it were to go back to its all-time high, is about 34x, which is a huge upside potential for capital appreciation. And you have to be aware that with Icon, there is an unstaking period. So once you lock up your ICX tokens, it can take up to 20 days to unstake them, which is something that you need to keep in mind if you want to sell them or if you want to trade your tokens. You know, it could take up to 20 days. So once again, on staking rewards, you can see here ICX currently trading about 0.385. The reward is about 11.44%. It could be a little bit higher, it could be a little bit lower. Like I said, it depends a little bit on how much of the circulating supply is staked, but that currently is pretty accurate. So if you have 10,000 ICX tokens, you could expect to make somewhere around 1100, 1200 tokens additional to that balance every single year. And of course, if you add it and restake it, the amount increases more and more. So like you can see over here on CoinGecko, Icon is at 38.5 cents and the all-time high of Icon was $13.16. So if at any point in future it gets there again, the upside, like I said, is very high. It's 34x, and in the meantime, while I'm staking those coins, you know, I just get to wait. I earn my 11% every year, and the potential upside is huge. Once again, there could be a short-term drawdown and it can drop by 50%, but I still keep getting my token balance even if the price drops by 50%, and I'm willing to wait that out for multiple years. So I think it is a very, very good proof of stake coin to own if you are interested in getting yield. Moving to coin number 3, this is Cosmos, and it is Atom is the name of the token. Now the staking rewards here are about 8% per year. I'm not sure if it is a manual or automatic process because I'm currently not staking any Atom tokens. But I think this is a very interesting project that has a lot of potential, and it's fairly big and it's fairly new compared to some of the other projects, but it doesn't have as much of a high upside potential because it wasn't there throughout the 2017 boom, right? So the multiple, the all-time high, is only 1.63x if it were to go back. So there is not that much room for the all-time high in terms of capital appreciation to the upside. But since I was choosing 5 different coins, this one makes the list based on the criteria that I think it is a solid project, it has a very decent yield, and I think this is likely to be here still in a few years from now. So as you can see here on stakingrewards.com, Cosmos about 8.09% annually, and you can see on CoinGecko the price is about $5.40, and you can see the all-time high was only $8.84. So in terms of capital appreciation, it is not the highest potential over there, but it is an interesting project nevertheless. And if you own some Atom, you can definitely be staking it. I will add a link to this article over here with Ledger, how to stake your Cosmos tokens. Again, this can be done with Ledger. You can see you have to install the Cosmos app, create an account, select a validator, and confirm the transaction on your account. Coin number 4 is Kyber KNC, and this coin provides about 4.68% annually, so it's not a super high yield, but it is possible to stake it. The compounding is manual, so you'll have to manually claim your tokens, and the multiple to the all-time high is about 6.23x. So it's not the biggest, but again, it's not the smallest. And there's no minimums for staking, there's no lockup periods, and there is no slashing. And slashing is basically the risk of when you stake your tokens in a node, that if there's something that goes wrong with the network, that you have potential to lose a portion of the staked coins. So none of that is at risk with KNC. You can see over here on stakingrewards.com, the price of Kyber Network is 93 cents. It has approximately a 4.86% annual yield. And the all-time high price, as per CoinGecko, is $5.80. So it is just over a 6x, which leaves some room for capital appreciation if you were to stake your Kyber Network tokens. And once again, there's a link to an article, I will put it in the description below, that shows you exactly how to stake your KNC tokens and how to vote and how to, you know, stake and delegate and all that. It's pretty comprehensive, but like I said, I will link to it in the description below. Coin number 5 is Zilliqa ZIL, and they very recently enabled their ability for token holders to stake their coins. The staking rewards work in a similar process, in a similar way to the ICX tokens, based on circulating supply staked. So the more of the circulating supply that's staked, the lower the yield will be, up to about 6%. But in the initial stages, that can be much higher. So if you own ZIL tokens, you probably want to be staking them. Now, the compounding here, it seems to be automatic, but I still haven't verified it for myself because I haven't been able to test this out just yet. So I'm not 100% sure if those tokens are automatically staked. The multiple to the all-time high is 12.1x. So that's a nice little sweet spot for capital appreciation. It's not the lowest out of the coins we've covered, but it has a nice 12x if it were to go back to the all-time high. As you can see on staking rewards, Zilliqa, the price is 0.0195. The reward is currently, they're saying it's 31%. So that is very well possible. It is on the lowest, it'll be 6%, and that is if 80% of the circulating supply is staked. So it's very likely higher than 6%, and that's going to keep dropping as more and more people will stake their tokens. The all-time high of ZIL as per CoinGecko is 0.23, so 23 cents, and it is currently just about 2 cents. So that's just over a 12x to the all-time high. And as with everything, if you want to know how to stake Zilliqa, I will link to the article and the instructions in the description below, so you can check this out for yourself. You'll have to choose a seed node operator so you can be able to stake your coins. And for example, over here with moonlit.io, you can stake your Zilliqa tokens very easily with a mobile app in just a few steps. And finally, bonus coin number 6. I wanted to add this in there because I think this is obviously a very, very solid coin. It is Ethereum, right? And Ethereum, or Ether, is the cryptocurrency. It is a project that used to be proof of work, but now it's moving to proof of stake. And that is a transition that is going to take, who knows, it's been being worked on for years already. It could still take multiple years before that's fully rolled out. But they've been doing the testnet staking, and the actual real staking of Ethereum tokens could start pretty soon, within the next few months. And this is still to be seen, okay? We don't know how this is going to go because it's not live yet. But it's estimated that the staking rewards might be 4 to 6% per year. Maybe in the initial phases, it might be a lot higher than that. So obviously we'll have to see, is it going to be manually or automatic? How's the staking going to work? I know there's going to be staking pools. There are certain projects that actually allow you to stake less than 32 Ethereum, which is suggested that's going to be the minimum you need to stake. So we'll have to see what's going to happen there. The multiple at this point in time is 3.5x for it to go back to the all-time high. So there's not a huge upside in terms of going back to the all-time high. Now in future, there are people who are talking about Ethereum going $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 per ETH. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Maybe one day it will. But just in terms of the all-time high, it's about a 3.5x. So if you don't own Ethereum, at some point you will be able to stake them and you'll be able to get yield on your ethers, which would also be very, very interesting. So that is it for the video. Those are my top 5 projects, with the bonus project being Ethereum. Now personally, out of all these projects, I think that in terms of upside capital appreciation and in terms of yield, I think the 2 projects that I like the most are ARK and ICX. ARK provides a yield of 8.8%. It's very easy to stake. I believe in the project. They're doing so many great things, and the upside appreciation is over 30x. The same thing with Icon. They're doing huge things if you look at what they're doing. If you haven't watched my video about Icon yet, please go and watch it because it's a very interesting project. Again, the yields are very, very attractive, over 11%. The multiple to all-time highs is 34x right now, and I just think in terms of, you know, if you want to buy cryptocurrencies for yield, you just want to buy and hold them for a period of multiple years, I think these 2 projects have a very high chance of success and creating gains for you, both in terms of the yield and in terms of potentially going back towards their all-time highs, or maybe even one day new all-time highs in a new bull market, which would be absolutely phenomenal because who knows how long it's going to take. It might still take 6 months, a year, 2 years for the bull market to peak. Who knows when that's going to happen? Obviously, if we've already been here for 3 years, so the best time would have been to buy this, you know, somewhere in late 2018 when it was super low, and just hold that so you can collect the rewards. But right now, the prices of both these coins are still very, very low compared to their all-time highs. The projects have a lot of potential, in my opinion, and the yields are very, very attractive. So again, this is not financial advice of any sort. I just want to share these coins with you. I want to share my personal opinion, which coins I like the most, the reasoning behind them. There are, of course, no guarantees that these projects will succeed in any way, shape, or form. So always make sure to do your own research and never invest money that you can't afford to lose. So that's it from me in this video. If you did enjoy this, please smash the like button and leave a comment below. Which of these coins is your favorite coin? Which one stands out to you the most? Are there any other coins that perhaps I didn't cover in terms of proof of stake that provide a good yield? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you do enjoy this and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, just click the subscription button below, click the notification bell after you do. All my content on this channel is absolutely free, and I will continue to provide it as best I can. And if you want to learn more about cryptocurrencies and you want access to more education, training, and information, I write a monthly newsletter as part of my Intelligent Cryptocurrency membership, where I share at least one new project every single month that I believe has the potential of high upside in future. I share updates, insights, my opinions, technical analysis. We've got a community, we've got beginners courses. Everything is there as part of one membership in Intelligent Cryptocurrency. So that is the first link in the description below, or you can simply go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com. The membership comes with a full 60-day money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to lose. Come in there, sign up, go through all the training, go through the material, and if for whatever reason you are not happy, just contact our support desk and you will get your money back in full. Hopefully that's not the case though, because I put a ton of effort into providing absolute value in this membership. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.